New at 10, a travel perk for some unsuspecting travelers. They're getting upgraded from coach to first class by a man they don't even know.
It has happened again and again, most recently to a San Francisco police officer. KTVU's Patty Lee is live now in San Francisco with his story and who's behind these random acts of kindness. Patty.
Well, we have found a common thread between the recipients. They're either in law enforcement or in the military, and they all happen to be booked on the same flight as a mysterious man in a wheelchair. While in uniform, Jesse Ortiz expects to be identified as a police officer. But last week, he learned his modified crew cut also gives him away, which turned out to be a good thing as he waited in an airport during a layover to Alaska.
Flight attendant approaches me and goes, "Mr. Ortiz, you've been upgraded. Here's your first class seat." And I go, "Huh?" So next thing you know, I go, "How did that happen?" And she tells me, "Well, the guy in the wheelchair, he switched seats with you." I go, he switched seats with me? I go, "I don't know if I want that."
Ortiz tried to talk him out of it, but the man, Michael Salzman, refused. He explained giving up his seat was his way of saying thank you to those who serve.
I mean, who does that? Who upgrades you, switches their seat? So he's sitting in my seat, and I'm sitting in first class. Amazing.
Saltzman asked for only one thing in return, that Ortiz read and sign his journal. That's when Ortiz discovered that Saltzman had given up his seat dozens of times.
I see about 40, 50 entries of Marines, Air Force, and he's giving them the seats.
Sergeant Jeff Scover says getting identified as a brother in blue rarely nets the perks experienced by Officer Ortiz.
We're identifiable targets. We're easy to see. We drive cars that stand out. We wear uniforms that stand out. And we're a target. So when somebody picks us out and rewards us for being that target, that's a positive thing.
For Ortiz, making the story public is his way of thanking a man who isn't looking for recognition, a quality he says may be as rare as an unexpected upgrade. Now, we've reached out to Michael Saltzman several times, but he has not yet responded to our request for an interview. Officer Ortiz says that may be characteristic for someone whose MO has been to stay under the radar. Live at SFO, Patty Lee, KTVU, Channel 2 News.